I want everyone to roll a perception check because there's a lot of chatter happening in this restaurant.
What if my PP is 19?
My PP is awesome.
Doesn't matter how big your PP is.
Devin.
Depends on how you roll with it. And you got an 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
With an 18, you learn nothing.
Congratulations.
I gave everything.
You little butt. This place is like
Stinker.
so great.
I'm not fighting anyone tonight. So she thinks. And so she's just got her hair down.
Snack Twill over here.
Very good.
He reminds me of someone.
I know. And I know.
Yeah, I'll hide Matty Jack and tasting man.
But I learn from my mistakes is the difference.
My name is Samantha.
No, it's not. Your name is Dumbbird trying to lure me to my death. Next.
We'll never know.
She's very important. We are her retinue. I'm trying to inspire her to make her feel fancier.
Wow. Okay, we're really consistent here. We love consistency.
Hello and welcome to Total Party Chill. I'm Devin, your Dungeon Master. I play the goodies and the baddies. And around this table are 5 wonderful friends ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons. We are currently in the middle of our treasure hunt adventure where our 5 heroes have uncovered an ancient dragon's lair that is still full of treasure, even though the dragon died. Now they're trying to seek out where its location is, and that kind of brings us to the group traveling towards the Fallen Marsh to find a witch. Witches are these creatures of myth and folk tales, but apparently the witch has the ability to resurrect York Pale from his head so that he can tell the group where the dragon's lair is. And they've had a little bit of rumors that the witch in the swamp is real and that she has this power. We start our episode today inside the stables, but before we go there, let's meet our cast. We'll start over here.
Hello, hello, I'm Rahul and I am playing Niall Garenmore, a young male dragonborn wizard who is struggling with rejection by the peers of his academic community and now finds himself in a race towards the lost hoard of an unknown dragon.
Wow.
Such shade.
I know. It's always shady. I'm Ahana Vonder. I'm Isha.
Ooh, method acting.
And I'm playing Ahana Vonder. She's a young elf woman from a noble house in Moen. She was here to have a good time, spend some money, and do some drugs, but her parents are dead. She's broke, and the drugs kind of make her sad now. So I guess the only way is up. You know?
And hello, my name is Darren Wood, and I'm playing Alette Barrow. She is a recently divorced half-orc paladin in the Church of the Goddess of Love, and she's looking to get back out there and reclaim the glory of her old adventuring days. That's the end of the sentence.
Cool.
This is the beginning of my sentence, and it begins like this. Hi, my name is Lindsay Lee, and I'm playing Jacqueline Twill, better known as Jack. She's a human bard and a true jack of all trades. That was on purpose. She has yet to make her mark in the history books, but this wild treasure hunt might just be the thing to do it.
Hi, I'm Nate, and I will be playing Atsogiro, who is a burly and stoic Titankin who has traded his Morningstar for a mandolin slicer. Thank you, my favorite part. As he turns a page on a brand new life of adventuring on his own terms, but he's finding some of the decisions he's making lately maybe are putting more people in jeopardy than he would like.
We start our adventure inside the stables as our party did not have enough funds to get themselves a room at the Vacherie Lodge. And so since they've set up in the stable with a Lehman's tiny hut, they're all kind of gathered in there, but they hear, Jack specifically hears someone knocking outside of the hut.
Ahana?
Do you poke your head out? Or do you
Yeah.
Okay. As you poke your head out, there seems to be like a teamster, and there's a bunch of animals behind him. And he looks at you, he's like, sorry, you're taking too much space. We're going to have to move the rest of the animals in here. Can you collapse your smallish hut?
It's a hut of a pretty normal size.
Okay, can you collapse your pretty normal size hut?
Oh yeah, we just thought can we set up camp just like a little over to the side, or can the animals kind of, hard blink?
And he looks back, he's like, let me ask. And he looks at a bison, like, can you set up a little bit to the side? And the bison's like,
Well, seems pretty agreeable to me. Okay, all right. Alette, shall we just move out a little and
Can this thing move?
as we step out, I have to dismiss.
Yeah.
I dismiss the hut.
and you look, and it's going to be pretty uncomfortable sleeping arrangements in the stable because of this.
Mm-hmm.
But elsewhere in the Vaishri Lodge, we see a Hana Vonder.
Yeah.
Toweling off, getting, I didn't mean to set that scene, but
She is out. Okay?
Just imagine her.
Yeah.
Just a towel.
Yeah.
but you just getting done with the baths.
Just getting on with the baths. I'm in the changing area, looking in the mirror, kind of a little uncomfortable because I haven't looked at my full body since the glamour has been gone. And so I'm
Tell me, when did you first get glamours?
I've been okay. So the moment I saw one impurity, I talked to my parents.
Was
They
this
were
like puberty?
this was like probably at the cusp. You know, when you get your first pimple and you're like, like my parents like, we don't need to deal with this. Don't worry, honey. And then they've called. So I've had glamours my whole life.
Okay.
And
And for those that aren't familiar with this, the idea is like, these small glamours are very small, but they can essentially make it so you can't see blemishes, maybe kind of change aspect ratios, just in visual sense. It doesn't actually change the body. It's just
Yeah.
like what is perceived by others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she only wants to be perceived how she wants to be perceived. So she's struggling. But as she's kind of, turning over her bag, not the bag of holding bag that she threw mud in, but her actual belongings, she realizes that she's been kind of passenger princess on this trip because that's how she is with everything in her life. And she finds her crest and she's like, oh, by the way, this is because Isha, the player, didn't realize that she had her family's noble crest. So there's things we can do now. So she pulls out all her paperwork and she's like, oh my God. Okay, we're getting that room. And then she puts her clothes on and then she finds her friend Nayal, and no, we're nice now, kind of. Niall, oh my God, let's go get everybody. We're getting a room, and then you see me holding up my crest.
Room?
King room.
Yeah. Niall, you're not really, not as someone who has no birth, you have no idea what a crest has to do with getting a room.
I just run off.
Yeah. Also, when you choose the noble background, you get a number of things, and one of them is like a family pedigree and crest, so that you can actually prove that you are nobility anywhere you go.
Oh. Are we not poor anymore?
Also, for anybody who wants the extended Ahana toweling off scene, Isha will describe it in detail on our Patreon.
I will, though, and I'll show feet too.
As you are all trying to find a place to, we actually see Atso laying down in a corner of the stable, and there's a bison just licking his hair.
Right, and Atso just puts his hand on him, and it's
The
scratching,
bison-
he's kind of okay with it.
The bison does get on its knees and lay on its side, and it's just cuddling with you.
Yeah,
now.
we're just sort of leaning on each other. Yeah,
just two furry boys.
just two furry boys, just making the best of a muddy situation.
On the way back from the bathhouse, I want to find a secluded spot, perhaps near the stables, but not inside.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty quiet right now in the lobby. If you just want to set up in one of the little tables there, how discreet do you want it?
I think the lobby would be a little too exposed. I want to find a place where my compatriots can't see me.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's a wraparound porch.
Yeah.
So as you kind of exit, you can kind of go to the back side. And there's a few people meandering around, but they're not really paying attention to others,
So I go around to the back side and I find a table and I sit down with my back to them. And then on the table, I unroll some of my belongings and I fish out the ruby ring, the one that we had magically resized.
Yes.
And then I start working on that, and I am going to enchant it essentially with a disguise self spell.
Okay.
And take however long it would take, probably an hour or two to get that ready.
So it's a first level spell, and you're enchanting it. So with creation points, that would take you normally 1 week unless you use an extra creation point, and you could do it essentially in like a minute.
And as a level 4 character, I have 4, so I use 2 of my creation points, and then I do it in a minute.
So creation points are, you can create magic items if you have the right materials and things like that, but wizards and artificers naturally have magic as part of them, and they could break off a piece of this magic to enchant things. And these are these forever enchantments. They don't wear off, but you only have so much of this magic energy you can expel into a magic item. When doing it, as you hold it, you have to concentrate on the intention, what you want out of this, the spell you want. It will burn the spell slot for this first level spell, but you essentially infuse this mundane item with that magic.
Wow. Okay.
Now you can enchant it, because I believe Disguise Self is 8 hours.
Yes.
You can use another creation point to enchant it so it has 2 charges. So it's 16 hours.
Actually, Disguise Self is 1 hour.
Oh, okay, 1 hour. Then if you want to actually kind of tweak it so people can't decide what the disguise is and lock in something, then you can expand it to the full 8 hours. But you have to determine like what that disguise is, and you just have to think about it.
So I have to choose the disguise now to make it a longer one?
Yeah, and you don't have to tell us. You could just kind of imagine what you think it is.
Okay. I'm going to imagine that and pour all of my creation ability into making this ring. And I'm just going to quickly look over my left shoulder, my right shoulder, and make sure nobody is watching, and pull out my mirror. And then I'm going to put on the ring.
Okay.
And look in the mirror, and I'm going to close my eyes and imagine Stormbringer.
Okay.
The dragon. And as I look in the mirror, my irises start to cloud over, and then there's thunder clouds that go back and forth, and they start pulsating with a lightning blue as my emotions flutter. And I just want to, for a brief moment, imagine what he might have been like.
Okay. Is that the image you wanted to infuse the ring with?
No, this is just a test run.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So as you're kind of in this limbo form of enchant this magic, where you have a moment to kind of see this kind of transitory glamour, you do see your eyes kind of begin to cloud. You do see kind of like a sheen against your scales, like electricity. But as your mind kind of begins to lose concentration on it, we see almost like your lips get more plump as you have to kind of focus again on exactly being Stormbreaker, and it kind of retools itself. You also see, it looks like the kind of plumage of scales around your horns grow in size a little bit. And as you open up your mouth, you do see like a little bit of crackling in the back of your neck.
Okay, well, I dropped that momentary indulgence, and I close my eyes and I think about what I really want to infuse it with, and I make that permanent.
Yeah. As you're holding the ring, and do you look at yourself again, or do you put the ring on to test if it works?
Show us.
No.
Okay. So
Spoken.
we have you enchanting the ring like so, rather than trying it on. So we see you take the ring, holding your hands, kind of focusing all your energy.
Yeah.
And we do see a little bit of electricity kind of execute from one of your fingertips to the other as it rings around
That's how his
the ruby
magic
ring.
works.
Just teeny little kisses.
Okay, I go find my friends.
As you're walking back around the patio, you see Ahana leading everyone back into the lodge.
Okay, just like hang back really quick. I think I've got it. Just
What is happening?
just
Okay.
watch.
Okay,
Just
okay,
watch.
okay.
Like
Okay.
this is the cool and so I walk up to the front desk.
Yes, it may help you, madam.
Hi. I forgot to show you this. I I pull out my crest. And I don't know do you recognize this family crest?
I recognize that is a crest.
It is this family crest since I start pulling out my paperwork and I'm like, I am of the House of Vonder and I'd like the base room you have. And you can charge back to our family accounts.
Roll a persuasion check. Advantage.
Okay.
Advantage.
Okay.
Look
I have
at
a
you.
tab.
Oh my god.
Can I? She just has to hear me, right? For my bardic inspiration to work.
Yeah.
I say, yes, she's very important. We are her retinue. I'm trying to inspire her to make her feel fancier. It's a D8.
Nice.
19.
You don't have to use it now, by the way.
Okay.
It'll last for.
Okay, we'll take the
Whoa.
19 plus 7, so it's 26.
Okay. Do you want to add anything to that?
You could roll the
Do
bardic.
I need to add anything to
The
that?
bardic-
He's basing
I
you.
can't tell you until you.
The bardic.
add it.
The bardic lasts
I
for
will-
10 minutes,
I will
and it's a
add it.
D8.
Add it.
It's a D8.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, that's 28.
28.
Seems good.
You needed 27.
Oh, God.
I don't believe you.
You liar.
You're
No,
lying.
No, wait.
Yes, the
So-
well-known DC of 27.
I use
So
that
the
DC
thing
all the time.
is, this is a pretty civilized part of society, this lodge. So of course they would have given you a room, but to get the room is what you just rolled.
Oh, yeah.
He got the room.
You got the Manor Spire, which is the tallest point of the Vacherie Lodge. It is massive. It is a 4-bed, 7 bath.
7 baths. 2 of those are mine, though. Like, I need one for changing and one for
It comes with an entire package of the baths, dinner, breakfast. It comes with a masseuse. It comes with a personal attendant to the room. It also comes with like a chocolates package. And there's also a gift bag or a gift basket that comes with it. It is like the works. You got the nicest room that exists that normally they don't even let people know exists. Like you can't rent it as a regular person. You have to be a person of note. And they're putting this to your family's line of credit. So why don't you go ahead and roll a D100?
Okay. What
Because
could
I want to
happen?
see how much is actually put against your family's line of credit. Now I have a number that we're going to add to this. So you're going to add like the upcharge.
Is it 27?
Yeah. Classic.
44.
44. So this is 54 pieces of gold to rent.
Whoa.
Okay, I mean,
Which is like
that's how much I tip somebody, probably.
it's an insane amount. Because again, people really live on the silver standard. Gold is like unheard of. 1 gold piece you can live for 3 months off of.
Yeah.
You know? But most people aren't traveling across the realms, and that's why it's so expensive. Yeah, you've put a hefty bill on it, but your parents could easily afford it. May they rest in peace. You were all brought up, and it's one of these things where the doors open as the attendant, and you all flip out because this is probably the nicest steak you've ever
My
had.
God, in all my life,
God.
I have never felt so fancy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like-
so much.
As the attendant's walking by, I'm like, it would be really nice if we could get some more just like a table of like a spread,
Of course.
like a bigger one. This one's nice, but we're used to a little bit more.
And it is like a 4-foot table.
Yeah.
With Brad is like,
Yeah.
will you not be dining for the cabaret show, Shirley?
Oh no, we will just to like pregame,
Yeah, so a bigger table.
Yes, like maybe like 2 more feet. 2 more feet of stuff. Yeah,
Very well.
yeah.
Measurement of.
Oh, yes. And I walk up as though I'm important. I'm also still covered in mud, and I probably smell like the stable, right? We haven't washed up. Go, and yes, Miss Vonder was wondering when the proprietor of the lodge, Sidel, will be joining us for dinner. She requests an audience.
Very well. I will relay the message to the proprietor that you would like his company at your table. And he makes this look of like you smell terrible, but he's putting on that like politeness of the help.
Yeah.
A tab. A tab.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
It is of no consequence.
I
Refer to me as however you choose.
Okay, so you're. Wait, hold on. I think I should probably learn your name.
It is Cladwell.
Cladwell. How about Clad?
Clad is fine.
Do you like Clad? Or
to be honest, no one who's ever rented this room has asked me my name.
Okay.
Thank you, Clad. Take your favorite thing on the table as a tip.
Yeah, also, like, please help yourself. This is, like, just for us to graze for the next 20 minutes while they...
It would be improper of me.
I'm not going to tell. I'm not a snitch. It's fine. And then we turn around and we don't look to see.
Do you see that he looks and there's like one of the several cheeses there and he's like, summer-tide cheese. He takes it and he looks around, he puts it in his pocket. He's like, I'll get those other 2 feet for you.
Thank you.
And he leaves.
I lean over to Atso and I whisper, is it me or is she acting very weird?
She definitely seems to be slightly different.
It's like she's nicer when she asked his name.
That was very nice of her.
Okay, keep an eye on her, just in case.
While you two are off in the corner doing that, Alette and I are surrounded. We're like, oh my God, Ahana, this is, I think, how we've been meant to live. I'm covered in pig.
All
like,
right.
This is how things are supposed to be. I'm holding up the cheese.
In all our adventuring days, we'd always hoped that we would get such a warm and welcome and rich reception when we did something great. And this is, oh my gosh, it's
I really feel like we're of high nobility
Hold on, you guys are like eating a little bit of this. Like your hands are still gross. Like maybe.
Oh, I'm a big lady, so
Cheese in the bathtub.
cheese in the bathtub.
Grab it. I grab a whole spread and I go to one of the 7 bathrooms.
Yeah, you'll notice that all the bathrooms, the tubs are enchanted with ember stones, which are like continue to keep water warm at a certain temperature forever. Because the stones themselves are always at a certain temperature, and you could add more stones to the tub to make it warmer.
Can you invent this in real life?
I know.
I would love that.
The Jack in the bathtub with cheese scene will also be available on our Patreon.
Also feet.
Yeah, also feet. So it's like our feet first on the edges of the tub, if you guys are into that stuff.
Yeah.
Curled.
Yeah, curled and...
Surrounded by steam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feet and cheese.
Jack takes a
We
bath.
can like squish in the mud first, if that's also...
Yeah, whatever your thing is.
Yeah.
Jack takes a bath.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Slowly.
You also realize that there's kind of like this wicker basket that's attached to where the faucet of where the water's coming out of. As you kind of like realize you can just unhinge it, it's full of herbs. So as the water comes through, it's like scented with lavender and a number of other kind of herbs.
Freesia.
Nope, no
Just
freesia.
Thank God. Just checking. Worth checking.
Even afterwards, and you go and kind of like flop on the beds, you realize that this has to be the best goose feather bed you've ever been on. And then you realize that even the fabric that it's on underneath it is some ember stones as well. So the bed is kind of warm.
That is my dream in real life.
Yeah. This is the epitome of luxury, which this is what this place is known for. The idea that it is the epitome of luxury in the middle of the most inhospitable part of Alun.
Worth the journey.
I almost feel bad that we're experiencing this because I don't know if I'll ever be able to forget how amazing this is. This is how beds are supposed to feel.
Well, if anything, Jack is like laying down. She probably put 2 ember stones like on over her face. If anything, this is just more motivation of what it's gonna feel like when we get that dragon's hoard.
You are so
This is how we live every day. This is just us getting a glimpse into our future, Alette.
future. If we just manifest, I always say that. If you just manifest and you visualize things that they're supposed to be, and now I have a real tangible thing to visualize. This all the time, forever. Refills.
We cheers.
Wait, but you guys, like, we can do this forever. I just found the crust. Like, we're doing this every time we go anywhere. Okay?
But
Forever.
does it actually work that way? And would your parents want us to be doing this?
I mean, I was able to, like, honestly, I could spend as much money as I wanted. So, yeah,
But-
they would want that. They want me to have anything and everything I want.
But how is the? I mean, I don't want to be a naysayer, but how is the family business? And remember when we left, there was a mob trying to tear down the house. The money can't last forever.
And you also have a sending stone that was like, please send the lady of the house back as soon as possible. We need to continue with an investigation into this
We're like
that has been left on red for many, many days now.
I told you the bodies of your parents are in the Temple of Lyander, and I don't know. Something about this makes me very uncomfortable.
I mean, that is, that's actually a really good point. We should probably.
We're not dealing with my parents right now, okay? Like, can we just have like one nice thing, please?
While you are having this serious conversation, I've grabbed like these magically resizing like terry cloth robes. It's like the same one that fits me magically fits Otto, and I'm just like brushing your hair with like a silver brush, like just untangling all your stuff.
Yeah.
Like a pretty lady.
So as you all kind of like enjoy the luxury of this for a little bit, it's soon you hear the sixth bell kind of ringing, and here it's kind of a nice like it's a very faint, and that's just the timekeeping of most places. They have a bell of some sort, so you know that like you should be heading down to dinner soon. But we see everyone walking out of this this room, but like after being quite pampered.
We look fucking great.
What is the part of you that like is so noticeable after getting pampered as you go back down? Can I start with Niall?
You may, but I feel very uncomfortable. So after the bathhouse, I have refrained from partaking, and I mostly spent my time just sort of sitting down and watching the others.
Okay, so Niall looks the same.
So the same.
Slightly miffed.
How about Otso?
Yeah, Otto doesn't really get into the whole, like, he wasn't getting a bath or like dealing with the herbs and things like that in that way. He was mostly just like splashing water on himself and like clean, making sure he's clean, but like very standard kind of stuff.
Will you allow that Jack and I braided your hair?
Yeah, I think that's where that happens, where even though he wasn't like doing all of these things, like when Jack and Alette come over and start, like, he's like cleaning his armor basically, and Alette, they come over and start like brushing him and like braiding a bit too. Yeah, I think he comes out and has like his hair's like his fur on his head is done a little bit like nice.
Yeah.
And like kind of slicked a little bit, and like his like facial hair is like braided down the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was your touch.
Daddy.
That was your touch.
So
Yeah.
Braided
I did the hair, you did the beard.
Jack?
Jack usually travels, I think, with like her hair in a braid. It's like the most practical. But since she's washed, she's like let her hair down, and I think it's like very full and thick brown hair. She usually just likes that out of her face, but she's like, I'm not fighting anyone tonight. So she thinks. And so she's just got her hair down.
Snack Twill over here.
Very good, very good.
What about Alette?
Well, if you guys don't remember, in the first episode, I said Alette is very, very girly. And so she wears a lot of makeup. Her hair is always done. So she had Clad polish her armor. So armor looking like extra shiny, extra glinty. And her face is very fresh. And her makeup, just eyeliner, sharp, eyeshadow, glittery, mascara on point. Maybe she put some fake eyelashes on today.
Love that.
And she usually has really big, kind of like wavy, long, red, dark hair. And like she has it in these like kind of like half ponytail, but two braids that come down at the front, and they're very clean, and they're very, it's like when you give a girl 2 hours to get ready, she will get ready.
turn it
and that
out.
is what she did.
And what about Ahana?
I mean, Ahana's always doing a lot, so I think it's not something new that you've seen. I think the striking thing is that she had Clad polish her gold
Okay.
that she's been wearing. So now she's like extra sparkly.
And again, like you're in this room full of mirrors.
Yeah. I think she's probably the most uncomfortable that she's ever been.
Okay, yeah.
She does not recognize
Like
her body.
used skin blemishes, you know, like just her shape is not
Completely-
like something that she feels.
And she's hot. Like let's like be very clear. She's just naturally hot,
Yeah.
but she's not. She has dysmorphia because she's been doing a glamour since she was a pubescent.
She's been like an exaggerated Kardashian.
Exactly,
for most
the
of her life.
whole time.
Yeah.
And so now just looking at herself, she's like, who is this person? How do I dress this body? What do I do to this face? It's just foreign to her.
As you all walk down, you see where everyone is kind of filtering into, which is where the vaudeville and dinner show is. As you get in, there are these like three women that are doing this kind of like dance on the stage. And when everyone walks in, the dance that they're doing immediately kind of captures their attention and kind of hushes the crowd. So the moment people kind of turn the corner, they're like, oh, and they get caught up in these women. They're moving in these ways that are in sync with each other.
Choreographed.
With this music. And it's like sultry, but also mesmerizing. And they're in these like long red dresses, and you almost looks like they connect to each other. Because the red is so bright and so vibrant that you can't see the seams of where they separate. And as they finish, you hear everyone kind of clapping as you kind of take your seat. And the MC comes out and introduces, they have a bard coming up to tell some stories. And as you all sit down and dinner's being brought to you, the last thing you hear the bard's like, so what's the deal with trolls? and the crowd immediately starts to kind of ignore this Canadian bard.
Bring back the hot.
As you're sitting there is an empty seat. And Claude told you that Sidel will join you for dessert. So if you have anything you want to plan on this conversation now, this is your chance.
Jack is kind of like swirling a drink in her hand, like very much feeling the afterglow of the dancers. And she's like, don't you just love the arts? Don't you just, like, she's fully imbibing in this fantasy, forgetting, like, they have some work to do.
Yeah.
So, this Sidel says that he's met the witch, seems to be the only person who at all even believes that the Witch of the Coven exists, let alone has seen her. So, it seems like we just try to find out where that was. It seems like he'd be eager to tell that story.
Well, if I know anything about men who like to give themselves names like the Swamp Lord, is you just pat that little ego a little bit, and I'm sure he'll be happy to tell that story.
I love that, Alette.
I want everyone to roll a perception check. Because there's a lot of chatter happening in this restaurant.
What if my PP is 19?
My PP is awesome.
Doesn't matter how big your PP is.
Devin!
Depends on how you roll with it.
It's medium PP energy.
Damn.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
That's the one.
19.
19.
13 for
18.
Okay.
Just 10.
So the dirty 20, you overhear someone saying, just kind of as they're walking to their tables, like, yeah, I can't believe the Vanguard's coming. And then with who had a 19? With that 19, you hear, yeah, it's going to revolutionize how information is shared between cities. I can't believe Olaf has designed this. That's something you kind of hear offhand.
Does the name Olaf mean anything to me?
Ooh, roll a history check.
Would this be something I've heard of in song at all? Okay. What if I sang it right now? No. 18.
18. Olaf is the court mage of O'Dillerin. He is a very well-known mage. This is something that he's done.
Are these people like sitting at their own dinner table, or is this kind of like a flexible bar situation?
No, this is just like, you all hear it in passing.
They're like walking past our table.
They're walking
Yeah.
past us. Oh, okay, got it.
And the Vanguard, we're like on good terms. I forget how many people are after us. The Vanguard is not after us. But with like, is the
You
Vanguard?
tell me, is the Vanguard after you?
I don't
No.
think so. But like, is it so, like, how big is the Vanguard? Like the likelihood of someone I used to work with running in?
Oh, yeah.
Because I will probably, if they said Vanguard, me who used to work. I
forgot.
Probably not. The Vanguard skews to be quite younger.
Okay.
And if you're in your 30s,
Yeah.
Most of the people you run into have retired.
Good.
Or if they're still in it, like their leadership. But because the mortality rate is so high, you're probably not going to run into someone you know.
Okay.
And you got an 18, right? With an 18, you learn nothing.
You butt.
I gave everything.
You little butt.
This place is like so great.
The Vanguard.
Who's this person we're meeting? I don't know them. I don't know anything about them.
Alette, I think you were saying on the way here that this Sidel character saved a life of one of the witches? Saved the life of a witch?
Yeah, or that's the rumor. Someone in the riot house said that.
Ain't no rumor. It's something I actually absolutely have completed. Ain't no rumor. It's exactly something I've done. And you see Sidel, the Swamp Lord.
And do
as if you look at him, he looks like, think about like a Machine Gun Kelly or some sort of thin, sickly looking guy, but now put him in very fine clothes.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like a scumbag or like a mistake. You know, like an Olivia Rodrigo mistake.
Yeah.
Like, why'd I date this guy? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Drag him.
He looks like bad news.
Yeah.
A
The Met-
tall,
like,
a tall
Met Gala
spindly,
version.
like neck.
It looks like you could fix him,
Yeah.
Hannah, Alette.
but he is in like very.
I just want to party with him.
But his finery is like very. I don't want to use this Gen Z term, but very swaggy.
Yeah.
That's not a.
That is so wrong.
I think that's a big millennial.
Apologies.
I don't know.
Swag, I thought it was millennial. I think swaggy is Gen Z.
I don't know shit about any.
So wrong. We'll argue this in the
Rizzy?
Patreon as well.
Dude's got Riz.
Super Rizzy.
Had Riz.
Well, my.
Is or of Riz. Sorry,
So
I'm done.
He sits down in that open chair by just kind of kicking out one of the legs and grabbing the chair before it flies too far and pulls it in and sits down. Now, you all have requested my participation in your table, and so I find myself here wondering what is the reason for my presence.
Well, my. We should have
Finery.
the pleasure of meeting the Swamp Lord himself.
And as you put it in your hand, he goes and he grabs it. And you are?
I'm Hannah Vonder of House of Wander.
Wonderful. Thank you all for 54 pieces of gold you put in my pocket today.
It was nothing. Thanks for having us. This is a really sweet spot.
Well, you're welcome. Any patron of mine is always welcome at the Belcherie Lodge. So, is it just your excuse to meet me is why you asked for my attendance?
Well, we've heard so many exciting and wonderful things. You can't blame a girl for wanting to be in the presence of greatness now, can
I
you?
could blame a girl for whatever I like.
Well,
But
Is that a
I
challenge?
will. It's my place of business, so remember, I can't do as I like. But what is it you really looking for?
I, as you may be able to tell, am a teller of stories, and we've heard tale that you have quite an interesting one yourself that I think more and more people deserve to hear of, perhaps in song as we are in our travels. Is it not true that you saved one of the mystical witches of the coven?
Now, y'all didn't tell me you're here because you want to tell my story. Now, see here, that's a different question. Okay, well, listen. Hey, Cloudwell, get over here. He comes over, like, let's get a round of all of them. We have a story to tell.
Oh my God.
And
Never went down to Georgia. He was looking for gold. That's what the song's gonna sound like, to be clear.
so we kind of flash forward a little bit as drinks are coming. He's now sitting in this chair backwards. Of course. He's like,
I hate him.
do you?
or do you?
Isha hates him. Hannah's like, let's do drugs and get weird
She's
together.
pulling her shirt
and get weird together.
Now I was out and I got lost. And this is when I had a small lodge. It wasn't as grand as it was now. The years hadn't worn on me like they have, but they've been kind of.
You look so young. What are you talking about?
Well, ain't you a bunch of flowers that flatter.
Stop.
So when I was out there, I was looking for witch clay. And then he kind of shows his necklace, and it's got this little kind of vial with a blue clay inside of it. Now, y'all know what witch clay is?
Is it like a
No.
drug?
No, witch clay is more than a psychedelic drug. Witch clay is the evidence that a witch has been casting magic nearby. It changes the different concurrence of the ground, morphing into something new. This right here, this is worth its weight, not in gold, not in platinum. There ain't nothing more valuable than witch clay. You can infuse magic into the most mundane of items with ease because of this. Now, when I realized it was witch clay, I knew a witch was nearby. So I wandered. Then I saw it. I saw what looked to be a young girl, maybe not even of her life yet, just sinking in the ground, not moving. I called out to her. I say, "You all need some help?" Her head moved backwards, looked at me, unhuman-like. Something in the swamp got her. Couldn't use her magic. So I went over and I got her out. And she blessed me. She said that fortune would always find me because that's what I sought. And well, I find myself very fortunate tonight. And he kind of like looks at everyone sitting at the table. Now, that's how you know if you want to find her, because she at the center. She said that she can always hear where everyone is, because all them trees, they all talk to hers. Say her hut made at the root of the tree that all the trees here in the swamp are connected to. Them banyan trees, if you look at them roots, they all flow one way. Now, you ain't supposed to meet a witch twice. That's just a superstition, but I believe in it. So I ain't gonna ask for more than what she gave. Now, I'll tell you this. I must died at least 6 times on that journey. So I ain't ever making it again, even if I didn't believe in superstition. But if you, if the searching hero ever tries to find themselves a witch, all they gotta do is follow the roots. But no, I see at least one a month coming out here, trying to find a witch clay, something like that. I almost rarely see them come back. He kind of pulls out an Idlewild cigarette. Claudwell immediately pops up out of nowhere and lights it for him. So, what are you gonna call my story?
Well, I like to follow the route. Maybe there's something there.
But here's the thing: that name has nothing about me in it, right? That's not a good name.
You're totally. That's an awful name. I was
know,
thinking.
It's your story, yeah. It's got to be about you.
The epic tale of the Swamp Lord, the heroism of the Swamp Lord.
Now, see right there, you speak in my language. Well, listen, I have small guests to speak with, but if y'all need anything, Clydewell will get you taken care of.
I'm
Gives you a
curious.
little wink.
I'm curious. I mean, so many adventurers have tried and failed to find this witch clay. I mean, what made you brave enough to go out on your own? How did you survive it?
I wasn't brave, I was dumb. So I went out there searching witch clay originally. I was out there just collecting herbs. You ever hear some bleeding fungi?
Bleeding.
Yeah, see you ever look closely at the outside and why the wood of our lodge here has a red hue to it? It's fungi is what keeps away swamp gnats.
Whoa.
You know, you ever been stung by a swamp gnat?
Can't say that I
You
have.
better pray to whatever god you lean towards that you don't. Yeah,
Or
vicious
what?
things.
What happens?
I want you to imagine a crow, all right? Imagine some of the size of a crow, but it's a mosquito.
No, thank you.
That's
Ew.
nasty.
Yeah,
Oh, we saw those on the way here.
yeah, they are not to be trifled with.
Well, you know, if you put a couple drinks in Otso and throw them in a fighting pit, then you'll have a bleeding fun guy.
Oh, you sound like a barrel of fun. Now listen, enjoy your stay. Of course, noble credit is always welcome here.
Oh, I had a question actually. On the swamp gnats, on the way here, we saw someone actually catch one and put them in a jar. I was just curious if you had if there was a use for them.
Yep.
Should we be catching them?
If you're able to catch yourself a swamp gnat, anything you infect it with, a little sac in the back, can create a real potent antitoxin.
Oh, that is most interesting. Thank you, Sir Swamp Lord.
Could you like infect
I
something?
like your manners, young man.
Could you like infect something with it? Like, what if you like hate someone and you want to take the poison and hurt them?
Well, there's a lot of ways to hurt people,
What if they're like next to you?
but you don't need a swamp gnat to hurt someone.
Okay.
All right then. And he stands up
He's hot.
and he leaves the table.
First of all, Ahana, no.
No, but just hear me out. Like,
No,
maybe
I
we
mean,
just put the gnat
He was
in the
very
bag.
charming. So
You. Okay.
Jack,
If we catch a gnat, we could put it in the bag.
We're gonna have conversations about both of your taste later. Yes, Otto?
He reminds me of someone.
I know, and I know.
Yeah, I'll hide Mighty Jack and tasting man.
But I learn from my mistakes is the difference.
Who does he remind you of, Atso?
An old friend.
And as you say that, everyone you hear a commotion as people are getting out of their seats and heading towards the porch, this wraparound patio. People are like, what is that? What is that?
But there's one thing I've learned from the hustle bustle of crowd. It's get up and follow it. Let's go see.
Hey everyone, I hope you're enjoying this week's episode. We got to talk about our sponsor though, startplaying.com. Startplaying.com is the #1 site for finding games, groups, and game masters. You can go to startplaying.com right now, find a game today, and be playing in that game tonight. As all kind of head out to the back porch, everyone's kind of looking out and they're like, there, and they're pointing up in the sky, and you see 6 ravens the size of griffins
Ew.
Oh my God.
crossing the sky.
Cute.
I ask just somebody near me, what is that?
And he's like, that's the Vanguard.
What brings the Vanguard here?
The troll.
Okay.
Oh, Vanguard's being called in. Handle that magical business.
Better their job than ours.
I think.
I actually think this could help. They take care of the troll. We follow the roots, a bit of distraction. Probably a good thing we chose not to kill it, huh? We didn't choose, I know.
Yes, it was very heroic of us to allow the Vanguard to finish the job.
But when you write the song,
Of course.
we chose.
Does anybody have any concern about having the Vanguard so nearby? Not that we're doing anything wrong per se, but I don't know how right it feels either.
I wouldn't love for them to be nearby while we're doing what we're doing. They tend to stick their nose in when anything magical is afoot and then keep it and take it and own it. So
The only problem I can imagine is if this troll is at the center of the swamp. If it's anywhere else, I think we're okay.
lay low.
Seems best to make ourselves scarce.
Yeah.
Does Ahana have any experience with, the Vanguard were probably around, but no direct.
Does Ahana remember something she was taught?
Yeah.
You think you should roll for this?
I think I wouldn't need to roll for what's in my brain. No. I think I've never addled my brain with any substances.
I think everything in there is very stable.
I think I have a really good grasp on reality. Okay.
At all times.
Yeah.
Like a Dewey Decimal System indexed library in there.
Yeah.
It's real
It's called a
buttoned up.
mind palace.
Yeah.
Okay, Professor Xavier.
What is Ahana's mind palace? Is it just like a disgusting club?
It's
with
like-
No, it's a rave, like a warehouse rave.
Yes,
VIP
but it's cleared out and there's just random on the floor that you keep picking up.
That is a fun one.
Yeah.
Can we go? Please go.
I'll tell you what you know about the Vanguard. You know that the Vanguard are called in to take on threats that normal people can't.
Yeah. But okay, you don't want me to roll for something. I was happy to roll for a deep dive
That's what you know.
into the mind palace.
Yeah, so, things like, existential threats, and they are not of any one kingdom. They are an independent force that protect all.
So we've probably called them. I almost said the mind palace. We've probably called the Vanguard to help us when we've done some price gouging. No,
never.
Okay, great.
They do not work for anything that is like mortal relations.
Okay.
Problems between people. They
Not a
won't
problem.
take any sides in any kingdom thing, like giants attacking the north. That's the kind of stuff they deal with.
Yeah.
A troll causing havoc on a trade route. That's the kind of stuff they
Yeah,
deal
like,
with.
from my understanding, they police magical items, and magical beasts, right?
If it's being used wrong.
Yeah.
But very rarely, they are more like a defense of aliens than like a police force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we get a look at any of them as they were going by?
Nothing.
Okay.
I look around. Is the halfling Bejon still at the lodge?
Yeah, he's actually he's on the patio. He's not even paying attention to that. He's just got his pipe out. He's smoking his pipe. His feet are up. His hat's kind of over his eyes.
Oh.
And you just see like a little bit of smoke coming out from his mouth as his pipe lights.
Okay, so I wander over and I tap him on the back and I say, "Oh, well, I'm so sorry. It's me, Niall, historian. Question: you know the troll? Do you know where in the swamp it might live, because we were hoping to go one way and we just wanted to avoid it as we travel.
And as he kind of lifts up his hat and looks at you, he's like, "Hi, good to see you too. Let's see, where would I'm not an expert on trolls, but I'll tell you this: most trolls, they live where it's either warm or they live where they're usually avoided, so they can't be attacked upon while sleeping. Now, here in the swamp, that's a lot of places. You'd have to find a marsh lord if you really want to know where one of these trolls live. A marsh warden. Sorry, I misspoke.
Well, I don't want to know really where it is. I just want to be sure where it is not.
Here's the problem, and I don't know how much you know about the marshlands, but if it's not a troll, it's going to be something else. A weeping panther, binder's algae, troller's moss. Everything out in that, even the swamp itself, the waters itself. Do you understand? Do you know why they say it's innate with magic?
Right. No, actually, no.
Because it can dissolve
magic items. Yes, we heard this.
So it just infuses to make the place even worse. To be honest, as a druid, I hate this place. It is not natural. This is not something Aja would bless. If I had my druthers, I would get every druid I knew and purge this place of whatever it's become. But that's not for me to decide.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I am going to go the other way.
I like the idea that druthers is druid brothers. I know that. If I had my druthers with me.
If I had my druthers with me.
My druid druthers.
All right. Should we enjoy the rest of our night here and try our best to avoid the vanguard if we can?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it doesn't make much sense for us to go tramping out in the middle of the swamp to try to find the center via all the routes at nighttime when I'm also, to be fair, a couple drinks deep and my hair looks great. So
Your hair looks really great.
I think maybe we enjoy one night of luxury, as you said, Ahana, and we set out first thing in the morning.
A certain death.
Clad.
He walks over. Yes,
Wait, how did you hear me? It was like so far away.
I have impeccable hearing. Yes.
You're amazing. Okay, so you guys, I think we should see if Clad can hook us up with some stuff. We're here. We're paying I don't know, is that a lot of money? You think $54?
Yes,
It is so much money.
$54.
It is
Okay.
the most money.
54 gold.
54 gold, sorry.
$54 on me?
It is truly.
Like $54,000.
Yeah. Is $54,000 a lot of money?
Yep.
It's
several
more
bananas.
money than I've ever. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, Clad, we've got this really big, travel plans and schedule ahead of us. And, we just want to make sure we can take some stuff to go so that we're ready. Can you put together a pack of things to help us out?
Of course, madam.
Just some herbs, and some, anything that you think that might help us.
Very well.
You know what I mean?
Supplies to survive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you make sure you charge back a little tip for yourself or whatever.
You're too kind.
I don't know, it's 20 gold or something. Whatever makes sense. Yeah.
I will bring you a note to authorize.
Yeah. And we've got 5 witnesses here or something. We'll sign it.
You all go back up to the room. He comes later with a bunch of packs that have bleeding tooth fungi liquid. It's the juice that actually comes off of these mushrooms.
Oh, nice.
I was literally going to ask if we could coat it on our armor.
And
Dope.
you're supposed to just put it on the side
so
of your
cool.
ear. It smells terrible, but it prevents gnats from flying towards you.
Amazing.
He also provides you with 3 light stones, which do not produce heat. They just produce light. And then he also includes 5 ember stones for all of you to take, along with some food and some other things, and a very nice letter that he gives to you as you sign off on the 20 gold tip that says, "Thank you so much. You have just paid for my entire family." He gives it. It's very long. Thank you so much for what you've done. My family will be able to move out of our current mercantile and expand what we offer. I have 4 sons, and each of them will have bright futures because of what you have done here today.
Dope.
This very
So, hell yeah.
But it is the next morning. You all got yourself a long rest.
Hell yeah! Finally.
Oh my god, I was in bad shape.
I think as we're like preparing provisions, I like lay out all the food that Clad has given us on the ground with Otso, like as we like categorize and like maybe you're doing some like your version of meal prep. Maybe like we put all the food in different bundles, so we're just opening one at a time as you plan things out.
Yeah, and
Kind of mapping it out.
Yeah, and Otto's like pulling everything out, and Jack is like lifting things and like, okay, here you go, and like just obviously putting the heavier things on Otto's side.
Oh, 100%.
And then Otto's like, feel this. Miryu. I'll take it.
Yeah, thank you.
And then just puts it in his pack and then starts to like bundle everything up.
Fantastic. So you guys gonna head out into the swamp?
Yes, we are.
I guess. We're going to the swamp for, just to like double check.
Yeah.
We're going to the swamp for the witch.
You tell me what you're going to the swamp for. You're the one that want to go to the swamp.
Okay, so Jack kind of sits everyone down as we're like sitting with our provisions. We all look clean and hopefully rested.
Honey Bear also clean.
Honey Bear looks so clean, like fresh. Like what did you do to Honey Bear?
Fresh flowers, and I also put some of that moss into her antlers,
yeah.
so
Wow.
like it looks really cute. Smells like shit,
Definite.
but looks so cute.
Definite gnat repellent on Honey Bear, even
Yeah.
though lightly spectral question mark.
Yeah.
And Jack kind of stands up and she's sitting at the table, maybe in like a big cozy chair, feeling kind of regal. Drama. It's like, okay.
Wait, did you like throw something off? Or?
This feels like a turning point for us all. Do we all not feel like new people?
Yeah.
A new layer of skin shed, seeing a glimpse into the future that we'll have that is bright and fortunate and, dare I say, lavish? I think we know what it is that we're hoping for. Sure, a certain kind of disgusting nature-filled doom sits between us and the center of this marsh, but we know we will follow the route. The banyan tree is a bunch of different disconnected trees that all form together to work together toward a center, and is that not like us?
It is.
5 separate trees weaving together, following toward a single center, a shared goal. We are going to make our way there to find this witch, and she's going to bring back Yorick Pale, and we are going to find our way to this hoard. Certainly, there have been confusing distractions along the way. I feel like somebody yesterday said something about revolutionizing communication between cities, but just like the pirates and the angels route and this, that's really kind of, I don't know, feels kind of not important. The
Feels
van-
boring.
I just,
A different adventure.
you know, we're just going to the center of the marsh.
Hell yeah! Woo! Oh, Jack, I'm so hyped. Hell yeah!
That was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Jack, hand me that. As I point to a sack that is Yorick Pale's head. On the-
I like nudge it towards you.
Thanks. And I'm gonna open it very quickly. And
Yeah.
just like,
Ooh, it's putrid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought it would be.
I open the mouth. Is the ring?
The ring has fallen out.
Oh no.
I'm gonna put it back in.
Okay, perfect.
And then close it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you
This-
just like sew it or something.
Yeah.
I thought we put a little.
Maybe like let's just like mend
Let's
the mouth
bind.
shut.
I thought we bound the chin to the head.
We're going to do that now.
So I take
again.
my vest, that like a nice clean vest I just got. I'm gonna take that off and rip strips of fabric off of it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tie.
Perfect. Yeah, you do that again.
Yeah,
Great.
just tie up the head well, and
Did it go back?
Is it okay?
Is it too bad?
it does not look good.
I don't want to go into deep detail on what a decomposing body does, but yeah, it's looking like it's decomposing.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of the bleeding tooth fungi, like dab it on it as well, so the gnats don't try to flock toward it.
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay,
And
perfect.
I'm also gonna stuff some of as I point, and like Niall hands me some of the herbs that were
Yeah.
with the baths. I'm going to just like wrap it in there, just to like ease
Yeah.
the smell up.
Okay, perfect. As you all exit, there is a small kind of swamp boat that Cloudwell has cheap for you. It was only 50 gold added to the room as well. You ever buy anything from a hotel? It's going to be more expensive.
So now we're like we've spent 100 just to because I like count,
like at
124.
137 pieces of gold on credit here.
It's like Monopoly money.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not. It doesn't exist. It's fine.
Not real.
But now you can kind of start paddling out into the swamp.
Now it's time for us all to paddle out. And then I hand the paddle to Asa.
It also starts
I
paddling.
got you.
I think we need a few successes for you to successfully navigate the swamp.
Yeah.
What does someone want to do first to navigate this swamp?
I think Jack is keeping a lookout. Like, I think as dramatic as she is about handing the paddle off,
Yeah.
I think she's trying to kind of like look out the front and keep an eye out. So
Okay.
like perception.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
16 plus 9, 25.
25. As you are paddling, you do hear the which as you get closer, you hear like, help, help, please, I'm stuck in the moss, help, I'm stuck in the moss.
Weeping Panthers.
Weeping Panther.
I remember things.
My name is Samantha.
No, it's not. Your name is Dumbbird trying to lure me to my death. Next.
We'll never know.
Blinders.
I rolled high that one time.
So you hear the sound, but with the knowledge you've gained, it sounds like it could be the ravens that stay by the panthers and mimic those in distress.
Not a hero, just a who wants some gold. Next.
Who else is going to do a roll?
I can do. So I can.
I think eventually someone's going to have to do a survival roll to do tracking.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
I was gonna do maybe like insight and use kind of combo that with my divine sense to kind of like detect good and evil as we're like pushing through. So trying to maybe like steer away from certain kind of things.
Or is it all evil?
Yeah, I'm going to say you try to detect good and evil, and like everything is thrown off bad vibes.
I get like a flash bomb in my eyes.
Like you
Jesus.
literally saw something underneath the water, which is you can't see because it's so opaque, and it like moved in a very snake-like way, and it is very large, and it is very not good.
We
Very not good.
I don't want to say evil, but it's not good.
Very not good.
Very not good.
It's neutral bad.
Okay, well then can I just I will still just do insight, which is like wisdom, and just try to navigate as best as I can based on all the evils that are surrounding me in a 500 billion, 60 degree
I'll give you insight, even though there's not a person here to do this. But I usually kind of consider more perception. But let's see what you can get with an insight. Roll that.
Don't mind if I do. 16.
16. You think that there's danger everywhere, but at least this route you're going doesn't seem that dangerous, and you feel okay so far. So you don't feel like you're going to an impending doom or that you've missed something.
Okay. I turned my divine sense off. It is loud.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
it is. It is.
I can't see.
Can I roll an athletics check to try to continue to speedily move through
Sure.
here? As everyone's kind of like doing other things.
Yeah.
So I was going to try to pick up slack when folks aren't rowing.
Right.
16.
16. Yeah, you're jamming.
Cat.
If you're going the right direction, though, that's the question. But you are moving fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we're in the boat and we're gearing up for somebody just to navigate, do you think it's either one of you?
Probably not.
No?
I mean, it's probably not me to navigate.
It's between the two of us.
But I
I
could.
do like that you guys have been at this for like an hour in game
I
time.
know,
You're like,
like-
all right, so
Who's navigating? I think what I will do is I'm like, you know what, Hannah, you haven't steered us wrong yet, and I really believe in your ability to help us find the center of this marsh. And so I inspire you, whether you use that, to do that whether you use that for
is
survival or not. But I'm inspiring you.
super cool because I kind of don't believe in surviving. I like doing drugs, but that's fine. Today we won't.
Hey,
No, you can do
what?
whatever you want.
You said that you can see
I can see the
strings
ley
of
lines.
magic.
Yeah, I
Focus
can
on
see the
that.
lay. Okay, yeah.
And remember what I said about limiting beliefs. Remember, you can do this.
Okay.
Focus. You can do this.
You're the only one that gets me. Okay.
I really love how this is like someone like assessing the land to like look, and everyone's like, "You've got this." I believe. Like this isn't like she's about to cast a spell to get.
No, yeah.
This is really just like, let me
Where
see
are
if
we
I can
going?
Figure out like what's going on out there, and everyone's like, "We believe in you."
Yes, we
I
believe
love
in
this.
her.
Okay.
Sense the magic.
Roll me a survival check.
Okay, hold on. I will.
You're the only one who gets me.
Okay. I'm using my Tides of Chaos correctly. to do advantage on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw,
Okay. This is a skill check, which is an ability check.
which is an ability check. So what next?
You roll it again.
Also, I need to roll on the wild magic.
Wild magic.
I just wanted to give you a little attitude. I'm so sorry.
Ooh, you want to do wild magic while you're in the middle of this?
I have
Yeah.
to
ability
because that's a
is-
part of Tides of
I like
Chaos.
it.
May
That
trigger
you
wild.
chose to do that.
Yeah, I love
I
it.
chose to
think
do
it's
that.
good.
Yeah, I think that's a part of
I
it.
think I'm
I got
alarmed.
like a 9.
And
so-
I think that she'll roll the one on the table that says you find the heart of the swamp immediately.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the advantage.
I don't know.
first, and we'll
I don't know if you heard this,
reconcile
Devin, but we
wild
believe
magic
in her.
after.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Plus your inspiration.
Remember,
Inspiration is
Party,
8.
party.
8.
It's a bardy party. Yeah.
Party.
Just roll an 8.
Okay, we're really consistent here. We love consistency.
I'm going to need the result of that die for.
You can mind your business. It's a 5.
It's a secret.
What did you roll? In
No,
the
no,
die?
no.
I
You
rolled a
9.
3 and a
No, you rolled a
3.
9.
You got a 9 and a 3.
Oh, right, the 9. I forgot.
You gave
12,
yourself
11.
this
11.
11? Oh yeah, because minus
Still
1.
not
He didn't
great.
say she was smart. I know my heart, not my words or my brain.
Please
note.
roll a d100 as well.
Oh boy.
Roll the one that's good, though.
Yeah.
The one that's
This-
99's a good.
flowers.
Yeah. Roll the one that helps us fly or
Oh,
something.
are you making
Now
it?
I'm
Presenting
making
it to me?
75.
75.
Seems like easy,
a good
chill,
one.
super fine.
Yeah, we believe in you.
Alette,
Yep.
you feel the same way you did the moment your ex-husband told you he wanted a divorce. Jack, you remember the feeling when your mom said, just maybe you won't be like the rest of the Twills. Maybe this life as a bard wasn't meant for you. Niall, you remember the 5th time you got a rejection letter and realize that you won't make it as an academic and that your research will probably never find funding. Atso, you are swarmed with thoughts about all the times you've kind of failed the group in protecting them recently and the like pain that causes you. And Ahana, you remember all the times that your parents have essentially just kind of ignored you and the reason why you've kind of built up this wall as everyone is faced with this wave of sadness that echoes as the entire boat gets quiet.
I'd say we're like rowing, and I kind of like slowly stop rowing and
Yeah.
like.
Maybe, do we want to, does it matter which way we need to go? Does it even matter?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Atso, can you please roll me a d8?
3.
As you are all paddling, Alette, you feel something grab at you. As you are going, you see these different banyan trees, but some have moss that is hanging down from them. And as you're going through, it essentially begins to wrap around your arm, and you see that there's a barb that just sticks in you. And as everyone else looks, you see that this tree, all the rest of the moss, there are carcasses and corpses hanging from it that have been tangled up in the moss. And you also feel like, oh my gosh, that's a hollow barb, and you feel it like almost like it's draining your blood, and it starts to lift you up.
Guys! I'm gonna try to react and grab my sword and like
Roll for
whack at it.
initiative.
We're sad and now we have to fight.
That's on tonight's episode.
But my sadness!
Oh my God.
Hello, my name is Devin. I'm your Dungeon Master. I play the goodies and the baddies. And I'm here to tell you that if you want to support Total Party Chill, This Game is Cursed, Bad Luck Club, Treasure Hunt, all of our wonderful shows, you can do so by heading over to our Patreon at patreon.com/Total Party Chill. It's probably down here somewhere. That is the best way to support us. By doing so, you can get early episodes, uncensored episode, and you can get ad-free episodes. Alternatively, the other ways you can support us is liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing this with your friends, sharing it with your family, or sharing it with your enemies. Thanks so much for all your support, and I'll see you next week.
Grab your rogue friend, a ranger, and some casters. Time to roll, have a good time, but don't burn down the tavern. Let's burn down the tavern. Time for total party chill. There's a critical hit, critical fail. Hold your head, see that dragon, we can slay it.